Coming from Congress-ruled Karnataka, there was a major incident that happened in Mandya district in southern Karnataka. This was over the Republic Day weekend. The controversy was over a Hanuman flag being removed in Keragodu village. This is in Mandya district. A group of villagers had taken permission from the local panchayat to hoist the tricolour, but instead they put up a saffron flag of Hanuman. The local administration removed that flag for breach of rules, which sparked off protests amid a Bandh call by the BJP. JDS workers also, along with Hindu groups, hit the streets accusing the Congress of being anti-Ram, claiming that the local administration has singled out the Hindu community. Police lathi-charged the protesters to control the situation and disperse the crowd. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddharamaiah defended the police action and condemned the flag hoisting, calling it a desperate political move ahead of the Lok Sabha elections.
Because of the parliament election, they are doing Ram Mandira issue against Ram Mandira, against Hanuman. So all over Karnataka, this is not a first incident.
ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು ಆ ಪಾವನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
All right, Narendra Rangappa is spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. George Kurian is a Congress party sympathizer, political analyst. Mr. Rangappa, the local administration, the district magistrate there is very clear that the rules are very clear that on Republic Day in government offices you can either put up the tricolour, the Indian national flag, or you can put up the state flag of the state of Karnataka. This is not what the activists there did. They put up a Bhagwa Janda, a Hanuman flag, and that too in a local panchayat office, not in a BJP party office, but in a local panchayat office which has elected representatives from all political parties and hues and shades. That was wrong. That's why they asked for the flag to be taken down.
Jaka, let me update you about certain facts here. The application to hoist a Hanuma Dwaja was given to the panchayat on December 28th. And after this application is given, it is very clearly mentioned in the application that we want to erect a Arjun Stambha or a Dwaja Stambha for dharmic and religious practices. This is the letter with an acknowledgement by the panchayat. Then subsequently what happens, the panchayat sits and it passes a unanimous resolution that such a temple, such a construction of a flagpole can be done. That is the Dwaja Stambha or Arjuna Stambha can be written. That is on 28th of January. Then subsequently what happens? The panchayat says to the people that we will give you permission only to hoist national flag and the Karnataka flag. This is a classical pattern that has developed in the Siddharamaiah government. Because during the Ganesha Chaturthi festival, for pandals they didn't give us permission. In Eidgah Maidan in Hubli, they didn't give us permission to hoist the national flag. So similarly, there is a definitive pattern, including during the Prana Pratishthapana at Ayodhya recently, they failed to give us permissions to hold demonstrations of the temple in the TV, in publics.
Sir, one point of contention.
See, one second.
One second. One point of contention is
only 1 minute.
You are free to raise Hanuman Dwaja in any temple of your choice, in any party office of your choice. But in local panchayat, which has members from all political parties,
This
all
was not in the
communities,
panchayat,
it's a office of
No, no,
elected
sir.
representatives. Then the laws of the land have to be
sir,
followed.
you have been misled.
And the law of the land
You
is
have
very
been
clear
misled,
that
sir.
for Republic Day, the permission, by the way, was sought for Republic Day. For Republic Day, you can only
No, no,
hoist
no, no,
either
sir, it
national
was-
flag or hoist the
Sorry.
Karnataka state flag.
Zaka, I am very sorry, you have been misled. This was applied by the Vidya Gauri Shankara Trust in front of their premises. They wanted to implement a flag staff. It is not in the panchayat office. It is not in the panchayat office. You have been misled. So, if the government is so strict, on implementing these rules, what are they doing with these loudspeakers in a community's working place?
Sir,
I challenge you to do
okay.
a reality check that most of the loudspeakers in the public that is happening in one particular community worship places, how many have been strictly implemented?
Let
Mr.
me ask
Siddaramaiah
George
has to
Kurian to
answer this
respond.
question.
Let me ask George Kurian to respond. My understanding of the loudspeaker issue is that it was a Supreme Court order which says you cannot play beyond a certain number of decibels, you can't play at certain times, beyond 10 p.m. and
strictly are
6
they
a.m.
implementing this?
Anyway, George Kurian, respond to Mr. Rangappa.
Zaka, I've heard you patiently. I've heard Rangappa patiently, and I hope that you're going to offer me the same courtesy here. Let me begin by saying, and let me reiterate for the benefit of your viewers, the law will take its precedence over any emotions and sentiments with respect to Karnataka. The Congress is in power. The police and the law and order is a state subject. It's the responsibility of the Congress government to ensure that peace and tranquility exist in every village in Mandya district, or for that matter the state of Karnataka. So let me
No, but how
give
is
it the
peace and
benefit-
tranquility getting disturbed if a Hanuman Dwaja is put up? How?
Well, the Congress party will not give any opportunity to the Bharatiya Janata Party, be it their alliance partner, the JDS or the Bajrang Dal, to capitalize on this opportunity of the saffron Hanuman flag, to raise this and polarize for the Hindu voters at large, because we all know that 2024 is just around the corner.
But Mr.
And
Kurian,
to get
people of
electoral
India are
gains-
free to hoist Hanuman Dwaja or have Hanuman stickers. If you look at cars these days, a multitude of them have Hanuman stickers on them. They are free to do that in private property.
Well,
A, how is that
Zaka,
disturbing peace and tranquility? And B, it's their fundamental right. Expression of religious or political display is a fundamental right. They can do it in private property.
Zaka, very good question. Let me put it across to your viewers that one can do it in the personal property or private property, but this is escalation. The escalation I've seen, the protest led by the Bharatiya Janata Party, be JDS, is clear. The intent is clear, and it shows up. They are trying to use their members of Bajrang Dal and to polarize the voters and bring in peace and tranquility. Disturb the peace
Even
and
in the
tranquility
local
of the village,
panchayat
the state.
office, my understanding is
and
if the
ensure
local
that,
panchayat has passed unanimously that the Hanuman Dwaja can be put up, then what is wrong with that? The panchayat has met, they have taken a collective decision, which would have included members, non-BJP and Bajrang Dal and non-RSS affiliated members also.
The Mandya district administration has brought down the flag, and which was hoisted by the Panchayat board, agreed, but it is against the law, and the government is there. If there is anything that the government has done illegal, they're free to go to the court and challenge
Mr.
the government
Rangappa,
further.
if
So
you feel that
nothing
this is
wrong in it.
illegal
The
action,
Congress
go to
government,
court,
let me
challenge it in
reiterate,
court.
The Congress government will not allow the
Yeah,
Bharatiya
let him
Janata Party,
respond.
JDS to
He says
disturb
that
the
this
peace and
was
tranquility
a
of the
threat
state.
to
Let me
peace and
answer,
tranquility,
sir.
and that if you have so much of a problem, go to court, challenge the decision of the district administration.
Sir, this flag was hoisted on 29th in a non-controversial place in a very peaceful and friendly manner. We did not instigate any community or any violence or any other illegal activity. It was a peaceful hoisting of a flag in a particular place that belonged to the trust. If the government comes to the place, removes the flag at 3 o'clock, hoists the national flag, is it legal? Are you respecting the
Rangappa,
national flag?
That's why I'm saying
are you following
are free to
the
challenge
guidelines?
the Mandya district
Are you following the
administration
guidelines?
And all those who are
Are
responsible
you following the
for flag.
guidelines? There is a rule for you, but there is a different rule for us. This
Law
is
and order is the
a
state
deep
subject.
particular
We have to
thing
ensure
that we
that
are
Congress
very
is
bothered
not
about. Please listen, sir. I didn't interrupt
We
you.
will
Please
ensure
listen.
that peace and
Please
tranquility-
listen. I
One
didn't
second,
interrupt you.
I'll come back to
I
you. Let him
didn't
finish.
interrupt you. Please
Let
listen.
Let him finish.
Please
Judge Kurian,
listen.
please.
Please listen.
One at a time.
Please listen. The government comes and hoists the flag at 3 o'clock. Is it not a rule that has been broken by the local administration? And the flag was half hoisted? Is it not a breaking of rules? If it is one rule for us and the other rule for other community, how fair is it? Mr. Siddaramaiah has to answer how many loudspeakers are there on the worship place of that community, how many have been licensed, how many are legal, and how are you monitoring it? You have to answer this. The
Okay.
public will ask this.
Judge Kurian,
If
final
you
word. I have to wrap up
take
after
harsh
this, please.
measures against us.
One
What
minute.
about that?
I have
Why
to,
are
I
you not
have to
answering
wrap
it?
up in 1 minute, Judge Kurian, yeah.
Zaka, let me reiterate for the benefit of your audience, the law will take precedence over any emotions and sentiments. The Bharatiya Janata Party, led by JDS and the Bajrang Dal, are trying to disturb the peace and tranquility of the state.
No, what
Electoral
law did they
gains and
break
to polarize
while
the Hindu
hoisting
voters.
the
We will not
Hanuman
let them
Dwaja?
allow this.
What
The government-
law was
the Congress
broken?
government is doing good with respect
What
to
law
social
was
schemes, and the
broken,
government
Mr.
is doing
Kurian?
Fine.
Did we hoist a banned flag?
If you
Did we
hoist
a
the
banned
Hanuman
flag?
Dwaja,
No.
what law was broken? Please tell me that.
Anything that will give room to polarize the event, we will not let that happen. This is the proof that they are protesting. They're protesting and bringing businesses down.
We'll have to leave it at
Section
that. We'll see
144 is in
how this
place.
matter plays out. I suspect, though, that the members of this trust, the local panchayat, could likely move court, and let's see how this proceeds. But we'll leave it at this for now. Thank you very much to both our guests for joining us. That's a wrap. I'll catch you again tomorrow night, same time, for another edition of Brass Tacks. Good night.